It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another live. Shout out to the GCVs, the Galactic family, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get into it, everybody. Glad we got another day to do this thing. Shout out to the people who are going to be entering in soon. All right. Shout out to the people in the live stream. We defeated a lot of trolls earlier today. And that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep defeating trolls. And we're going to keep working. And we're going to keep doing what we need to do. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're about to have some people coming in here real soon. I know some people had a long day today. It's Friday. I know some people are enjoying themselves today. Hope you all are enjoying yourselves, having a good weekend, enjoying your life, enjoying this live. We got one head. Shout out to the one head in the chat. Shout out to one person in the chat. If it doesn't do what I needed to do, I'll probably start this live over and make it do what it do. But shout out to the one person. Shout out to the two persons in the chat. Let's bring some people on in here. Let's wait for some more people to come on in here. I'll probably end up having to change the title after the live if enough people don't show up. Sometimes that happens, but it's all good. This is just another Druuill special, a video on when the target is no longer the prey. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Shout out to the two people in the chat. Everybody hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We gotta wait for some more people to get up in here. Hope everybody had a fantastic day today. Happy Saturday. Happy Sabbath day. Shabbat Shalom to all the Hebrew peoples out there. All right. Everybody have an amazing Saturday. All right. Shout out to everybody. Hope you're just enjoying your Saturday. It's here, baby. Saturday is here. We done made it to another week. We're blessed. We made it from one week to the next. Shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all those in YouTube land on this Friday night or Saturday morning, depending on where you're at in the part of in your part of the globe. But we about to have another real talk, another real discussion. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get some more people in here. Hope everybody had a great day. All right, show some love in the chat. I mean, I went live earlier today. Those trolls were something. It's amazing how many people have no life. I guess two of them just left. But yeah, 10 minutes. If I don't like the way this thing is going, I'll probably redo it. I'll probably end it, delete it, and restart it. So I might have to adjust some things in the title so more people don't start coming in. But I will still go live though. I just may have to start this thing over. So what's up? Talk to me. What y'all doing? What y'all up to? What kind of day y'all had today? I want to hear from some of the amazing people in the chat. We got 3 likes. That's what I like to see. Yeah, my other live, I was hitting a little freestyle on them people today. People didn't know how to act. Late night wisdom. Asharai, what's good? What's going on, Asharai? Glad you're in the chat. Peace, love, and light. Late night wisdom. That's right. That's right. Shout out to everybody who is looking for some information. The sensation of the information. Shout out to everybody. Wanting to grow their mind. on this amazing evening that we're all having. So Asharai, are you chilling? You at work? You off? You relaxing? What's up? Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 6 people up in here now. We need some more heads up in here. Hope everybody had an amazing day today. That's what Fridays are all about. It's the end of the week. Good feels, good vibes. Everybody able to enjoy themselves. We got a good 7 people up in here. We got some more people coming up in here. Shout out to all the people in the chat. I'm chilling. I know that's right. As you should. How was your week? Your week was good? You had a good week this week? I remember I went live earlier this week. I saw you in the chat and everything was good. Glad to see things are still good with you. Still going well. Yeah, I may have to start. I'm gonna see how this live goes, but once it hits like that 20-minute mark, I may have to start this thing over. We need some more people up in here, so I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. But that's what's up. I'm glad you're chilling. I'm glad your day is what it is. I'm glad everything went well for you today. Everything went well for me today too. I'm looking forward to a lot of good, positive things. I hope everybody else is. Hope everybody had a good, positive week. Hope everybody got a lot done this week. And I hope everybody gets a lot done this weekend. My week was a level up, as it should be. That's good. I'm glad you leveled up this week. That's what it's all about. Leveling up, making changes, making improvements, doing things to better your reality. That's what it's all about. You got to be able to level up. If you're not in a situation where you can level up, then that's not the situation for you. It's always about improvement and moving forward. You have to be able to move forward on things. You should want to be able to move forward on things. But I think I may have to. Why are people still trying? Yo, I forgot to watch the damn debate. I'm so upset. I forgot to watch that debate. I'm still gonna watch it. I forgot. I was busy. Yo, what up? What up, Reed? What's going on? Flossy one, what's going on? Darnell, what's good? I don't know why people are still trying to vote for slow Biden. And that's why I call him slow Biden. Yeah. So this is the second live you're catching. That's what's up. That's what's up. But Smiles Reed in the building, Flossy one in the building, Darnell in the building. Okay, we got a good 16 people in here. Look like it's starting to pick up. Let's see what happens. I'm still getting used to the lives. Let's see where this goes. But when the target is no longer the prey, we're going to get into this one. He's the best out of the worst as of right now. Oh, snap. Flossy one. Yo, a lot of people argue that, Flossy one. And I'm not mad at you for saying that. A lot of people argue that he's the best out of the worst as of right now. But I mean, these are just signs. These are just signs of the times. Like, who is really going to, like, I think personally, this is what I think as a intelligent mind that is in tuned and tapped in. Yeah, Sagittarius goddess in the house. Yeah, I just came on. I believe that, like, now, as of right now, what we're getting, I believe that Barack Obama being a black president, I believe that was the end. that was the end of, like, that might have been the end of like the best times that possibly might happen. And I'm not trying to be gloomy, but it's like when you look at what we have now, one could definitely come to that conclusion as far as like end time prophecies and things like that. When you have a situation to where everybody is the same, you know, and I'm not trying to get racial or anything, but when you just peep what I'm saying, it's not about what he did, it's about what he represented. So peep what I'm saying. All right. When you have a long line of white presidents, you know, white president, white president, white president, white president, white president, white president, and then a black person comes along, like, you know what I'm saying? This is yo Sam in the building. What up, Sam? This is somebody's whole other establishment. Like, I'm not trying to be racist because I don't have none of that in me. But when you look at America and the social structure is it's predominantly set up for white people. All right. I know some people may tend to argue that. But when you look at America and you look at the presidents and you look at Congress and all that, and when you examine history and people had to fight to drink water and stuff like that, I'm glad things are not as vicious as they were during those time period during that time period. But when you look at things, and it's like that should be like something that, like, that's a trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it says there's trumpets that are going to be blown in the end of times? Like, I truly believe that Donald Trump is one of those trumpets. And I believe that Barack Obama was one of those trumpets. Maybe if they weren't two buttons on the same horn, if you catch my drift. Yeah, that's crazy. They just straight up lied about that. Like, yo, we put Rosa Parks on the yo, he said, yo, we put Rosa Parks on the $20 bill. And yo, we still waiting on that. They said that was gonna be too much. But anyway, yeah, we was gonna start feeling ourselves too much if they did that. Like for yo, I was in elementary school, and one of my white classmates associated me with the $20 bill, and I was like, she was like, when I have a $20 bill, I feel like I'm she put a little sauce on that thing. She said, I feel like I'm rich. But you know what she said before that, but we're not gonna get too heavy into that because this ain't about race. Even though a lot of things are about race, we're not gonna act like it's not. But this particular video is not about race. Tony, what's the deal? But I think he means to the killers. But I mean, it's just like, where is it gonna go after this? Like, but first of all, I know exactly where it's about to go. It's about to go to giving some gratitude and some thanks to Tony, because she just donated and sponsored my channel. So Tony, thank you. I appreciate that. Very, very kind gesture of you. Oh, snap. Rosa Parks, my cousin, plus my father, one of the first black Greyhound bus drivers. Wow. Okay, yo, we got some black history in the chat tonight. We got some black history in the chat tonight. That's what's up. Okay, I love all history, but you know, there's certain history that I do like. Yeah, I am actually going to sleep. I'm sleeping on you. Anyway, yeah, that's the devil right there. That ain't nothing but the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. Go to sleep. That ain't nothing but the devil. Anyway, it's like, where are things going to go now? It's like, where are things going to go? It's like you go from Barack Obama to Trump to Biden. And you know, I mean, man, Trump, at least like the reason why they didn't like Trump is because he's a businessman, and I have my own personal views, but I really don't tend to get into politics until I become more educated and more solidified as a citizen. But as of right now, well, hey, Randy, enjoy yourself. Anyway, I need a break. Uh, anyway, yeah, people do hate that they can't control. It gets worse before it gets better. And that's the thing. Like with a lot of stuff, it's definitely going to get worse before it gets better. Like it's just a lot of stuff going on that you see as far as like, man, I could really touch on a lot of topics and I could really talk about a lot of things. It's just that I don't know what YouTube allows. So I think I might do like those whatever those are, like the other podcasts. I might start like some stuff like that, but I don't even know about that as of right now. That's still in the making. But you definitely got to choose yourself. You definitely got to choose yourself. When you see someone who can be controlled, you often see them self-destruct before long. Yeah, exactly. That's a very great point. But as far as that debate goes, I'm definitely going to watch that debate. I saw a thumbnail, and I don't know if it was fake or not, but it didn't even look like it was Donald Trump on the thumbnail. Like, it looked like they digitally altered his face or something. Like, they made something else. The racist power structure is all about power and control. Yeah, it is. And that structure is coming to a close. That structure is about to come tumbling down. It's only a matter of time. This and just like as a like you can only allow people to be disenfranchised for so long. You know, people like poor people are only going to want to stay poor for so long. Sooner or later, they're going to start to realize that there's no difference between them and other people. It's a mindset thing. It's a what I do thing. It's a personal choice thing. It's a self-control thing, self-empowerment thing. Like the tables can turn at any time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. For sure. And like it starts with us as individuals, but as a whole, yo, that's the thing. And that's what people don't understand. It's like, yo, civilizations rise and fall. Civilizations rise and fall. There's like when you look at ancient Rome and you look at all the other ancient civilizations, all that's like they had their peak, they had their good times, they had their good moments, they had they had their time where they were running the show and they were in charge, and then they fell. And right now, the world that we're living in today is no different. God's still in control. Like God's still in control, and His people are aware of that. Like God's using us right now. Yo, man, like that makes me sick, man. They dropped a whole bomb they dropped a whole bomb in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's what his song was about. What's the Gap Band? The Gap Band made a song called "You Dropped a Bomb on Me." You dropped a bomb on me, baby. That song. That song was. That song was referencing to the bombing in Tulsa in Oklahoma when they dropped that bomb on Black Wall Street, you know. And there was plenty of Black Wall Streets. I think I might do a video on that soon. There was plenty of Black Wall Streets before that Black Wall Street. There were several others, and I believe that they possibly got destroyed too. Like a lot of towns where like a lot of towns that Black people thrived in were turned into lakes, parks, demolished, made into like other areas and buildings and stuff like that. So I mean, that's as far as that. But it goes to show you that when a people is resilient, or when people are resilient, period, they can't be stopped. And I mean, to be honest, it really doesn't matter who's president. Like people can pass laws and things can happen, but like me personally, I believe it's like it just. I mean, I believe in God too much to be bothered by all that stuff. I'm sorry, man. I put God first in my life, and I truly believe in God. And I'll vote to keep the police off me, or I'll vote so I could, on papers it looks like I'm a good citizen or something, or just so you get left alone, or whatever other things come along with that. But it really doesn't make a difference. Like putting somebody in office, what does that do for you as an individual? Like you have to think. Like, and I understand there are laws that are passed. I understand the next generation, you got to look out for them, and far as like getting good people in there. But really, if a person wants to make a change, you can do more than vote. And you make the difference. Exactly. I'm not hating on voting, because now that I'm more aware, I know that it is attached to some things that actually could make some positive outcomes and results for people, but it's just like, if you want to make a change, be the change, or do something about it. Don't wait for somebody else to do it for you. That just makes sense to me. It makes sense to me that I need to be on top of my game and focused on what I'm doing, rather than worrying about some president or some politician. And I know they have effects on people's lives as far as decisions being made in politics and council. But I listened to this, and y'all know what I'm about to say. I listened to a Les Brown video, or a Les Brown speech, and he was talking about how he ran for politics. And he was talking about when he ran for politics, he said that he didn't know anything about it. And the person that told him to run was like, neither do the people that run. Yeah, that's really what it is. And man, I've seen a couple breakdowns on it. I've seen people break down the presidential election all the way down to boxing, to Bloods and Crips, because of the blue and the red. And I was like, that's odd. And it made sense. They broke it down. I'll have to rewatch it to gain some more insight on what they were saying. But they have breakdowns on the presidential election, because the blue Republicans, red Democrats, they broke that down all the way from boxing to the Bloods and Crips. And I was like, that's deep. You should watch Jesse Lee Peterson. No, they should watch Druuill. No, I'm just I have to check that out. I don't know who that is, but I have to check that out. I love your video when you talk about the neighbors are watching. That's my life. Yo, a lot of people don't get that. Love. A lot of people. We working hard on this channel. We're just watching your video for 30 minutes. Now you're live. Yeah, we grinding over here. Yeah, definitely don't let anything knock you off your purpose. But a lot of people, America is cooked and beyond saving. You got that right. And like, kids today in school, they can't even read. Some of them, they can't. Like, you got 8th graders don't even know 5th grade math. Like, I would, man, if I was in school today, I'd drop out and teach myself. I would wait till I was 15, get a job at McDonald's, save up, pay for some classes, get a trade, and I would just be like an electrician or a plumber or something, and get myself a house and just go off into the sunset. Straight up. Like, they're like 8th graders don't, like, the kids in school today aren't getting the full education.
Like I could see it when I remember when I was a kid and when we were getting taught. I'm like, yo, I was worried so much. I remember just straight up just worrying. That's all I did in school because I'm like, how am I going to use this and apply this to my everyday life? I was worried about what I was going to be because I'm like, I'm like this like I'm getting good grades. I'm getting A's and B's. I get it. I'm remembering things, but I'm like, how is me learning this? How can I apply this to my life to do something or to become something? You good, M Tweezy? It's all love. Like, I ain't tripping on it. Shout out to M Tweezy, MTZ in the building, M Tweezy in the building. Um, but yeah, like a lot of I just always would wonder. I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do with this stuff? And I just thought I would end up going into education or being a teacher or something like that. But traditional, like the traditional way that things are being done, I'm just not a traditional person. I'm not a traditional guy. Like I feel that I know what my lane is now, but as an adult, it took me some time to see because I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing, and I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to do. So yeah, that's another thing. Some teachers don't even have the patience to teach kids. Some of them trying to sleep with them. Some of them trying to be cool with them. Some of them are trying to be down with the students and stuff like that instead of teaching them. Like it's man. I would say I would say it's not easy being it probably is not easy being a kid today. But when has it ever just been easy being alive? Period. You know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Or am I South African? I'm not sure. I'd have to check my DNA. I'm not sure. I very well possibly could be, but as far as Africa, I'm from America, and I've never taken a DNA test, but I've always been told that I have Native American in me from my grandparents, and my parents always heard that from their grandparents. You got that Indian in you. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. As far as that, education is meant to make you a productive worker. Critical thinking starts at home. When you're an adult, you have to get it yourself. Exactly. I second that. Education is meant to make you a productive worker. That's what school is. School prepares you for either work or jail. School prepares you for work or jail. That's why all the buildings look the same. They're conditioning for you to be okay with that and problem solve. Absolutely. Problem solving is definitely a skill, a very solid skill. I work for a pimp system. I'd rather my mother and father do it and look at their results. Slender Shorty in the building. Yeah, I called you Slender Shorty. Either one works. I don't think you'll be mad. Slender Shorty, Slender Sporty. Yo, man, KFC is whew. Like certain foods, you could just after you eat it, you could just feel the mucus in your brain. I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean to I didn't mean to get to take it there. But certain foods, certain foods, I'll keep my DNA to myself. I know that's right. Certain foods you can eat and you can just taste the mucus just seeping into your brain. You're just like, oh my God, why did I eat that? Yo, thank you, Honey Bean. I appreciate that. Tribe of Gad in the building. Yo, big up to the 12 tribes. Shout out to Gad. All right. Shout out to Gad. Shout out to Gad. Shout out to Deshun. Thank you, Deshun. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here with us. I'm glad you're here with us. Shout out to everybody in the Chizat. We got a whopping 86 people in this chat room. Good day from Australia. Good day. Shout out to Australia. Killing the spiders and bugs and all that. Oh, big spiders crawling in your house. Big old bugs and what? Yeah, that's terrible. I'll stop. I thought it was going to be all right. I'll stop. I tried. I tried. Popeyes too much spice, salt is killing us. Man, Popeyes, if you don't eat that stuff as soon as it's hot, it's terrible. Yeah, that food is not good for you at all, man. I'd like, that I don't like me when you eat McDonald's, man. When you eat McDonald's, oh my God, was that a Swedish accent? I know I messed up. Okay, James Brown. 86 people and 8 likes is disrespectful. Yeah, it is. It is. But we keep grinding. Yo, Leanne says hi everyone. Shout out to Leanne. Everybody show Leanne some love. You cracking up, honey being at my good day, mate, at my Australian accent. Somebody asked if it was Swedish. Oh Lord. I may not have kids, but when I come to work, I feel like I do have kids. I think everybody does. Grown adults acting like they don't have no sense. A lot of people act like that, and it's cool. Like I like the world we live in today. If you actually grow up and mature, you're a huge threat. Like if you actually find any type of self-acceptance, self-love, any kind of intelligence, any kind of self-education, anything self that's positive that you may have going on, you are a major threat today. And man, shit, yeah, they're not gonna be rocking with you like that. But it is what it is. If you rock with you, that's all that matters. You got the Most High on your side. You got God on your side, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, the whole universe conspiring for you in your favor to help you. Please, you don't need clowns. But yeah, Popeyes is definitely killing the people. That man ate that Popeye sandwich. He went back and stabbed somebody because he couldn't get one. I mean, what are you putting in a sandwich that'll make you just go off and just want to put a hard chunk of metal in somebody's flesh? What could they possibly put in a sandwich? And they had that on the Boondocks. What would you put in a sandwich that'll make somebody want to put a sliver of metal in a person's flesh? You got you shoot. I think it takes more heart to stab somebody than to shoot them. Shoot them, you pow. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. What was I doing? You stabbed somebody. You thought about that. You put some time and energy and some effort into that. You have to put that in. You got to put that into somebody. A gun is just pow pow. The bullet just might not even see it happen. It's a speeding bullet. That's some Superman type stuff. Stab somebody. That's you cutting through bone, flesh, tendons, nerves, veins. Rough, man. That's rough. I think you gotta have some heart if you stab somebody. You cold. You cold blooded. Sometimes things are necessary, man. Sometimes self-defense is necessary, Definitely don't just go do that over a Popeye sandwich. But if it's life or death, somebody trying to kill you over your Popeye sandwich, do what you gotta do. And then you might just have you a little victory bite afterward. And I'm not talking about out the person. Don't you Mike Tyson. Don't you Mike Tyson anybody either. That was a big joke when I was a kid, man. Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield had this boxing game. Yo, shout out to everybody who played Sega, man. Shout out to everybody who played Sega. Shout out to everybody who played Sega, man, and that had that boxing game with Evander Holyfield on the front. I believe that's who was on it. But yeah, fast food is terrible, man. Fast food I call it trash food. I don't call it fast food. I call it trash food. Like, McDonald's is crack, man. Like those fries, before you put them in your mouth, before you not have McDonald's for a whole month. or a whole half a year. You go, I don't care if it's just a cheeseburger and a value fry. If you go and get that, your mouth gonna be watering over them fries. It's gonna be salivating out the mouth, just dripping, spit just flowing down the side of your face over some fries. What are they putting in that stuff? I remember as a kid being sad if I couldn't go get a Happy Meal. I remember being sad if I couldn't get a Happy Meal. That's crazy. That's how you know they putting drugs in the food. You sad because you can't. It's so many other things to eat. They make that stuff addictive, man, because they know it's trash and they know nobody's gonna want to come back and eat it because they know it's killing them. Like when you eat certain foods, you can just feel the years coming off your life. With each bite, you could feel the death approaching with certain stuff that you eat. Can you say happy belated birthday Bingus pop off for your birthday, King? All right, yeah, happy belated birthday pop off for your birthday, King. That's steroid chicken. Is that why? Yo, I don't even think it's chicken. I saw something where they just take a whole bunch of pink stuff, put it together, and like, yo, man, they do some whole Krusty Krab operation where they just take a little chunk of slime and turn it into a meat product. I don't even think that's steroid chicken. I think that's like some slop put together. That's a science experiment. That's somebody's idea. We eating. I eat noodles. I don't blame you. Noodles, yo, I chef some noodles up. I think I might, when I get into a kitchen, when I'm around some kitchen, I might show y'all how I hook up, something for you to look up. I might show you how I hook up a ramen. I know how to hook up a ramen and make that joint and make a whole meal out of that joint. I might have to open me up a fuzz shop or something because I'll be killing them noodles. I believe you. I don't even eat that. Drew, let's video chat. Yo, hit my my email, Sam. Email me. How, and we could work that out. How do businesses succeed in a failing economy? How do businesses succeed in a failing economy? You have to be for the people because there's still money out there. Your economy isn't failing. It's the government's economy. There's still money out there. How are we in a failing economy when people are still working, when people are still able to make money, and people are still able to go buy things and eat? And I know everybody may not have that luxury, but there are still a good majority of people who can. So what you have to do is you have to realize that regardless of world conditions, you're going to prosper. You're going to prosper regardless of world conditions, and you're going to be wealthy and healthy regardless of world conditions. Regardless of what's happening in the world, you'll prosper. See, it could be a failing economy as long as you're not failing in your mind. As long as your mind isn't failing, it doesn't matter if you're in a failing economy. But what I would do if I was a business in a failing economy, I would be for the people. I would find something that's marketable enough. I find a way to market what I wanted. I would make something so that people could benefit from. It would be a product that people could use, something that would serve people, something that would be for people to help them or to fill their need or meet their need or meet whatever requirement. And I would what else? I would just make something that people need. You have to make something that people need. Like even when it comes to music, right? People are not have no money, but if you make something good enough, they'll find a way to pay you. They'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's what I say about a failing economy. Like if something is good enough, this is what music taught me, and this is what creating anything will teach you. If something is good enough, somebody out there is going to there's going to be a need for it. Somebody's going to want that. Somebody's going to want it. If there's a need for it, somebody's going to want it. It's like you have to create something that people have. And I mean, I would say that person's name, but last time somebody said that, I mean, I don't listen to stuff like that because if you wanted to donate, you wouldn't play around with me. And all right, okay. If you wanted to donate, you wouldn't play around with me. And yeah, I'm talking about money. I'm getting emotional. You wouldn't. If you wanted to donate, you wouldn't be playing around with me, and you would just donate. I wouldn't have to say your name. It wouldn't be nothing, you know. So I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I will shout some people out, whether they, if they do donate. I do mostly shout people out if they donate, but it's more of a you donate and then I shout you out. It's not. Yeah, I mean, if people would actually donate when I did that, I'd do that because I mean, if the person wanted to donate, they would. So if somebody wants to donate, that's cool. You know how to shoot dice. Okay. Interesting question. Seek not the law in your scriptures, for the law is life, whereas the scripture is dead. I tell you truly, Moses received not his laws from God in writing, but through the living word. Explain that. I know you just did, but I might. Let me reread it. Seek not the law in your scriptures, for the law is life, whereas the scripture is dead. I tell you truly, Moses received not his laws from God in writing, but through the living word. I'm gonna have to contemplate on that. Yo, Empress Karen, what up? Empress Karen in the house. Do I know how to shoot dice? Yo, as far man, from all everything I heard about dice games, man, you gotta play around some stable folks. I'll say that. You got to play around some people who know how to be stable. It's a lot of life's lost over dice, man. People stab, shoot. Yeah, everybody liked the video. But yeah, no, I'm not. It's your cat. Okay. Tell my cat happy. What? Oh hell no! I don't know what you on. Are you talking about fasting, Sam? You talking about fasting? Yeah, fasting is good. Make your own food. Want to make pasta for you. Okay, yo, M Tweezy doing his own thing. Okay, M Tweezy. Yo, any ladies in the chat? M Tweezy is offering to make you some food, some pasta. All right, he's looking for a sexy lady. He got some roses for you. Yeah, M Tweezy is he's been a real gentleman this evening. He's looking for a little vessel crush. Okay, he looking for a crush in the chat. Okay, M Tweezy, I see you. Not really. Just proves the children of God are being monitored. Explain what you mean, Asherai. Psych awakens. Happy birthday, Binions. Yo, I said it. I see, but that's crazy though. You don't. Yeah, tell my cat happy birthday immediately. Whoa, that's crazy. You owe me a donation. Facts. I meant. Okay. Yeah. Sam, we're gonna have to talk about that. If Mike Epps and Bill Cosby had a child. Okay, I'll take that. Sometimes you got to remind people to hit that like button. Everybody, hit that like button. Quentin, what up? Yo, yeah. Sam, I see you laughing. M Tweezy M Tweezy looking for a shorty. M Tweezy trying to cook y'all ladies some pasta. You know, little linguine. You know what I'm saying? Little linguine. He did the linguini linguist over here. All right, he trying to sizzle it up for you. I can see him with his little pan and everything. You know, a little bottle of wine. You know, hooking it up for y'all. Okay. You know. But yeah, ladies, M Tweezy in the building just for y'all. Trying to sauce it up. Oh man, human meat. Good lord. You ain't lying, man. Like, yo, the Simpsons predicted that they were gonna serve like 10-cent burgers. And the nerve of the Simpsons to have people in the hospital over eating the burger, and then people actually eat the burger and then go to the hospital. People overlook cartoons, man. They put all the things in the cartoons because they know any foolish person may look over it, which is crazy. The food definitely made to give us diabetes. Yo, it's made to give you a lot of stuff. Drew, you could say I might be saying. Yo, fried chicken flu. I'm done. This man said fried chicken flu. But yo, since you're definitely for sure. Yeah, it's human meat, man. They serving up everybody at that McDonald's. All like, yo, it's a lot of people go missing. Yo, a lot of people go missing. What do you think is happening with some of these people that went missing, man? I wouldn't be surprised if some of these, if you might buy some patty burgers from the store and it got a face on it. You open the thing, yo, is that a nose? It's looking at you, looking right back at you. Hey man, don't pull me off the grill. I ain't done yet. You're like, what? What? Wait, yo, turn me over a little on my left side. Yo, they serving human meat. Yo, hot dogs have 2% human DNA in them Jones. Hot dogs have 2% DNA in them Jones, man. Like yo, 2% is too much percent. That's what it stands for. Too much percent. Oh man, yo, that's what that stands for. Too much percent of human meat. Bruh, nobody's trying to eat people, man. Ain't nobody trying to eat no people. Terrible, man. Chosen ones are bringing spiritual awareness to the world in the last days. It's becoming more obvious because God wants everyone to have a chance to repent. Absolutely. And I have to keep that in mind, man. I have to keep that in mind because I know I'll be going hard on these demons out here. But I don't know. My spirit is vexed, and you know, I have to. I gotta call out the wickedness, so that way people could be aware of what's happening in their world. Whether somebody may be trying to manipulate them, gaslight them, whether they're being stalked. Like I know that video I made today about knowing if people are going to stalk you. I know that's going to help somebody. Didn't they give him years in prison for that? What are you talking about, Jara? Let me know. Reiterate that. Nah, this is Russell Wilson after the NFL. Oh, okay. Yep, they did hormones. Yeah, they put a lot of hormones. That was hard to believe. Yo, what was hard to believe? Yo, no sleep gang. I know that's right. I mean, yo, it's only like, it's on where I'm at. It's 11:28. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's 11:28 where I'm at. You talking about some no sleep? It's 11:28. I know where you at. It's probably like 2 a.m., 3 in the morning. But hey, you up watching, so hey, shoot. But nah, yeah. All right, yo, night, Sam. Don't forget to hit the email. No sleep gang. Yeah, but who knows? Doing things to better the reality. Yo, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, man. It's crackheads all up in the chat named Don Johnson and everything, man. Crackheads in the chat is crazy, man. With nothing else better to do with their Friday night. You could be having ladies. You could be having fun. You could be at the club, but you in this live right now being a whole crackhead. You ain't got nothing else better to do. I know your life sucks. You ain't got nothing to do. But you ain't got nothing to do, bro. No hobby, no skills, no talents. Yo, night, Sam. Yo, what's up with y'all telling me what to? What's up with y'all tonight? What's up with y'all telling me what to say and telling me what to do? Hit that like button. Yo, night, Sam. Have a good night. 35 plus years. Yo, 35 plus years over a chicken sandwich. Wow, he went to jail for that. Oh, stop. Wow. Wow, man. 35 plus years over a chicken sandwich. God help him. I think he stabbed him in the neck over a Popeye's chicken sandwich. What you in here for, man? I stabbed somebody over a chicken sandwich, man. Ain't nobody gonna be touching his food in there. They probably made that man a cook. Smash that like button, everybody. Spirit said chicken sandwich, yo. Oh, snap. Leanne, you funny. Diabetic industry pill. What about it? I haven't showered. Whoa. All right. That's deep. Nah, I'm with Nintendo. Yo, retro though, when I was young, Super Nintendo was dope as well. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Evander still has his complete ear mysteriously. Oh, for what? You lying. I mean, nah, he only bit a chunk out of it. I love calculus. Okay, cool. Up, down, left, right, hold A and start. Yo, that's Ashraya. That sounds like PS2, girl. What you talking about? Up, down, left, right. That sounds like PS2. Whitney, what's up? What's up, Whitney? What's going on? Yeah, the fries are cracked, man. Those fries are definitely cracked. All that stuff is designed in a lab, that's for sure. What's your go-to fast food? None of them. I don't eat none of that mess, man. Like when you eat fast food the next day, you don't feel right. I done had fast food, was sick, and then people tried to give me more of it. I said, oh no, I gotta get away from the fast food and you know? like not only is the food poison, but you trying to poison me with the food. You know that stuff is no good. You know I don't eat it, and you trying to put me in a situation to eat it. No, thank you. You don't care about my health. I'm out of here. Yo, it's all chemicals. It's all chemicals. A chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. Yeah, that's a YouTube throwback. I'm actually from the same state as that dude. And some waffle fries. Like that was back in the day. That's like back in the day YouTube right there, man. That's back in the day YouTube. That man said a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. That's like good quality content. It's all chemicals. Those fries have so many chemicals. Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying. Those fries are cracked, man. Yo, what's his name? Umar Johnson said that fries are sugar is only a molecule away from crack. But let's hit that hour mark, y'all. We about to actually get started on this topic when the target becomes the prey. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all for a little bit. It's Friday. Wanted to give y'all flowers and let y'all sing the songs y'all like to sing. But we for real deal about to get into this topic. Yep, been just cooling and kicking it and chopping it up for a whole hour. And we about to get into it. Yo, shout out to Tony for the donation too. The 11 euros. Appreciate that. Look up Grimace, man. Don't know, man. That's inappropriate and disgusting. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that. But no, I'm just kidding, Leanne. I don't need to look that up. I've seen enough shorts on it. That Grimace stuff is rough. Um, you don't even know what sex the thing is. You know, I think it's asexual. You don't know if it's man or female. You know, it might be who knows? But might be binary. I don't know. But Grimace, yeah, I think he's asexual. You can't tell what he is, and the fact that it can secrete juices and stuff like that. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need anybody secreting anything in a cup for me to drink. I'm good. Yeah, I'm convinced Starbucks got drugs too. The way people be up in there, that caffeine addiction is serious, man. Yo, go on YouTube and look up Bill Cosby talking about coffee. This man said 2 sips keep you up for a certain amount of hours. He said 1 sip keep you up for 2 hours. 2 sips keep you up for 4 hours. A whole cup will keep you up for like a whole 28 hours or 48 days. 48 days. 48 hours, like a whole cup could keep you up for like 2 days straight. Coffee ain't no joke, man. I would drink it natural. It's a good for like a diuretic. If you're ever backed up, we getting real. We do talk about health on this channel. If you ever backed up, can't use the toilet, then some coffee is the thing. It's a natural diuretic. Okay. M Tweezy in the building. That's right. That's right. Tell him what it is, M Tweezy. Yep, crabs in a bucket. I've been work 4 jobs, 2, 3 side hustles. Quit listening to your auntie. Yeah, man, I was working 4 jobs at one point. I had to get away from whatever I was around at that point. I didn't want to be where I was at all. So I was like, you know what? I'll just work. So are your gang stalkers around you now? It's not that deep. I'm not sure if you Darnell. Okay, Darnell's cool. So this question is probably coming from a valid place. There are some, and it's a spiritual thing, man. Like you gotta watch the movie. Fallen by Denzel. And this gang stalking stuff is deep, man. Like for the people that experience it, it's just something that occurs. It's just something that happens. Like you notice the spirit on people. You see how people are reacting. You can see people playing games around you, and it's pretty much like when you go to an area, it's only a matter of time until the type of people who have that spirit are going to start showing themselves. And depending on who you are and the type of energy you carry and how people view you or perceive you, when they see you, that's just going to be how they react to you. And like it's just something that you realize that you have different experiences than other people, and like these types of situations don't happen to a lot of people. It's just certain people that they feel the need to do this to, and they just go in on them. But as far as them doing what they do, yeah, they're around. But it's just something that you notice in people, and when you see it, it's just like I don't know. It just like it makes me feel kind of bad, but I just get over it. I just snap back into the fact that I still have an amazing life. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, there are some people around. Like I'll move to a new area and everything will be cool for like a couple days, and then I'll just start to notice like people start to play these little stupid games. Like I've had some dark thoughts. I'll say that. It causes your thoughts to get a little dark, and the things you think about going out and contemplating doing to others. So it's like It's just not worth it. You know, they want to make you a Manchurian candidate. Say something to make you snap. Well, no, it's like Manchurian Candidate. Excuse me, but that was just my take on it. But yeah, it's like I haven't seen that movie, but I know that a Manchurian Candidate's like someone that they program to do something. It's like you're hypnotized. They say a word and a person snaps, and then afterwards they don't know what they're up to. That's what a lot of these spirits are involved in, and it's deep. Like there are people that argue about the gang stalking, like they have towers that transmit certain frequencies that take over low vibrational people and are able to control them in their mind and make them react in certain ways to where when it's over, they don't know what they're doing. It's like subliminal thought messaging, like they're sending messages to a person's brain and a person acts out on them. And then once they're done committing the crime or committing the heinous act, they don't remember. That's why sometimes when you ask these people, some of them really don't know what you're talking about. You're like, yo, can you stop following me? They're like, what are you talking about? This stuff is deep, man. But the devil definitely has his hand in it. It's definitely satanic. There's definitely some cults, but it's definitely some evil afoot. But there are ways to fight back, and we're going to get into that in this video. There are definitely ways to fight back. All right, you have to realize when people are doing things aimed at you, that's what it is. All right, they're trying to play with your mind. When you go to do something in your home, or you go to do something and then there's an immediate response to what you're doing, like say every time you go grocery shopping and every week you go grocery shopping and then you sit down to eat and relax, they bring somebody's lawn care company over and their lawnmower starts up as soon as you sit down and you put all your food away. Like they watch you that close, and they do things in response to your actions. So if your actions are getting responses from people around you trying to make you like second guess your reality and create like paranoia in your mind, then yeah, that's pretty much what's happening, and that's how they do it. Like they react to your actions. They act out towards your actions. You may walk to the end of the street, the same car may back out, or you may go somewhere. As soon as you go, they do something to get your attention, or when you step out, they do something to get your attention. It's all about them getting your attention to let you know that they're watching you. But the thing is, how you have to be able to fight back, and it may take you to a point to where you can get there, but there is hope, and you can throw these people off, and you can make what they're doing a lot harder for them. All right, you're gonna have to. I know you've heard this countless times, but you're gonna have to switch up your routine. You have to watch for patterns. When you go to live your life, what are these stalkers doing? Are you noticing a similar pattern? Every time you get in the shower, you get a call from a unlisted call, a blocked number. Every time you go to the gym before you work out, you get a call from this random number and they hang up. There's nobody on the other end of the call. Every time you go to do something, there's a response from somebody else. I went out to eat today, and out of all the seats in the place, somebody sits behind me. Somebody sits behind me. And then when I put my phone up in the air because I felt that I was being watched to take a picture, the person's head was down. So it is what it is. It's something that people choose to do to other people. It's a spirit that people have on them that makes them act in that way. You have good in you and good intentions. And I believe that there are just people out there that seem like they're other people, but they're full blown demons. And they know how to operate as a demon, just like you know how to operate as a good person. You listen to the spirit of the Lord, they listen to the spirit of evil and the devil. And they listen to their flesh. Whatever satanic or whatever gesture they are told to act out on or to do, they go do it. There's nothing in them that allows them to fight that off. All right, they have the reptile part of their brain is activated. That's the part of their brain that is functioning the most, the reptile part, because they don't have any empathy. Ramen with jalapeno, I'm gonna have to try that. But how you fight back against gang stalkers is you switch up your routine. When you notice that there are things being done when you go to do certain things, you have to switch your time up, possibly sleep at a different time. If you know that you're not going to be able to get a lot of rest when it's actually time for you to go to sleep, you may have to switch that time up as well. Or you may have to just sacrifice some sleep, get some work done. Like when people are trying to steal your peace from you, you have to be able to find ways to work around it. You got to be able to find ways to work around it. And you're gonna have to switch up the times when you do things. Say you go to sleep, and as soon as you go to sleep, you know they're gonna blast the music, and they're gonna blast their car radio, and they're gonna be real loud, or they're gonna start banging on the walls. You sleep before this person gets home, or you take the evening shift and let them take the morning shift. You let them do day shift, so that way your schedule is different. There's plenty of things you can do, but it's going to have to revolve in you paying attention to what others are doing and switching your time up. If you have people who are listening to you, maybe somebody is listening to you through your phone, maybe someone's listening to you through your computer, maybe they're standing outside your door. They might have bugged your home, God forbid. There are people who put cameras in people's homes. You can lie. If you know someone might be eavesdropping or paying attention to you too much, tell them you're going to another location. Tell them that you're going somewhere else. And the thing is, if you can learn, if you can lie to them and tell them that you're going somewhere else, that's going to waste their time. It's going to waste their gas. So tell them that you're going out somewhere and you're going to a specific restaurant that you like to go to, and then don't show up. If you go to same places every weekend, go someplace different. But that really helps, telling someone, and whether someone's eavesdropping or whether someone's trying to gather information. This could be somebody fake that you're talking to. Yeah, I'm going here, and then go somewhere else. Don't even be there. If you know people are sending people to show up to where you're at, if you go out and people are acting weird toward you when you go out, somebody was purposely sent there to either watch you and try to interrupt your evening. It's all types of things that you'll notice. They'll step in front of you. They'll do weird things. I was standing in line to go pay for something, and somebody just walked up on me and took the menu. And they just reached up under me and grabbed it. I looked at this person, and they were like, "What? What did I do?" Like, people, there are just people that do weird stuff around certain people because they could just see what you're about. And I'd have been wrong if I turned around and slapped this person for invading my personal space. I'd have been wrong as hell for that. If I turned around and just slapped the stuff out of them. As much as I wanted to, I just let it roll off my back. And I treated it like it was nothing. And that's what you have to do. But I did give this person a look that made them step the hell back. I gave him a look that said, "Step the hell away from me." Then that's what I did. Sometimes that's all you have to do is give people a look that just tells them to just, get the hell away from me. I wouldn't walk up on nobody like that, especially when somebody's back is turned. I'm just gonna take that. No, you need to wait your turn. The menu's on the counter. I'm next in line. What are you doing? But man, like sometimes if things could go from jacked up to worse, just let things go. Trying to talk to people that already don't have any sense is pointless. You're not going to talk sense into people that don't have any. People who act like that, there's nothing you can say to them. Nothing. You just got to get away from them. Got to get away from people. Like a lot of stuff that happens to me, I'd never do to somebody in my whole life. I promise you that. I just wouldn't do it. I'd be too. I would just wouldn't do it. Like, it's cool. I'll be the good person as far as my freedom is concerned, and as far as getting back to my life is concerned. I'll be a good person. Yeah, just so I can get back to doing what I want to do and get away from you real quick. I'm only out going to see you for what, 5 minutes? Cool, whatever. Be weird. But the thing is, how you combat these individuals is when they do things, act like they're not even doing it. You have to pretend. You're going to have to pretend. You're going to have to pretend that these things don't even bother you. And that's what gray rocking is. Not showing emotion, not getting upset. And but we won't get into that upset stuff. We won't get into that. When you make, because gang stalkers are lazy. They're lazy. When you make these, they have stalking as a profession. They're lazy. When people are stalking you and you make it hard for them to do that, they're less likely to want to continue, or they're gonna fall back a little bit. You make them waste gas. Tell them that you're going somewhere, you're really not showing up there. They just wasted their time. You're somewhere else away from them, enjoying your day. All right. Another thing you could do is act like these people aren't even there and pretend that they're not even bothering you. I could tell how people are moving, that they're trying to get attention and get you to focus on them. That stuff's weird. People walking all fast around you, trying to catch up to you so you see them. That stuff is weird. I just ignore it and act like it doesn't even exist. Before, I paid too much attention to it. But once I started researching and learning from other people who were targets, I'm like, okay, I tried that before. Let me try it again. Because before, my anger got in the way. And that's why I always talk about anger and letting go of it and letting go of resentment, because I held on to a lot of this stuff and I let it bother me. And if you let it bother you and you hold on to it, it'll destroy you. And that's the whole purpose of it. Whole purpose of it is they're like an earworm. They want to bury themselves into your mind and destroy you from the inside out. So pretending like this stuff doesn't bother you is great. It's low. It keeps you low key. It keeps you off their radar. When people are trying to bother you and they're not getting the result they want, they get upset. They get angry. They get mad because it's like they're wasting their time. They're targeting you. They want to affect you negatively, but it's not working. This is how the target. This is how the target becomes this is when the target is no longer the prey. You don't want to be the prey? Don't be it. You don't have to. Pretend these people aren't even there. Pretend what they're doing is of no importance, and pretend what they're doing is not bothering you. People was acting weird all day today, just out in parking lots, acting strange. And it's like you could tell when you're chosen, because like when you get around people, they just start acting weird as hell, and their energy is just so off. And it's like people, they cannot be normal around you. When you get near them, they start to malfunction. They start to like does not compute. They start to have a breakdown. This is why they get mad. This is why they get upset. This is why they want to fight and get in the way. Like, this man, they are so weird. They got to do things before you to get attention from you. And this is what the whole competition thing is about. When people compete with you like that, you are better than them in their mind. They done already signed a contract that you're better than them. They done signed, sealed, delivered, believed it, opened it, read it, closed it, put it up, reread it again. They done affirmed it to themselves. They done made it concrete in their mind that you're better than them. And your energy poses the utmost threat. They can't even be normal around you. If somebody's making me feel some type of way, I can at least be normal around them. I could at least be normal around them. I could find the level of humility. I could find the level of humbleness. I could find the level of putting my pride and ego to the side. As long as stuff's not being rubbed in my face and nobody's trying to make me feel bad about my situation. Because that's just weird. People trying to make you feel bad about your situation and trying to create anxiety for you. That's weird. That's something that I can't do. But if I have an ego or pride problem and I'm around someone and somebody's doing better than me and I have to put how I feel about it to the side, it may take a little bit, a few minutes or whatever. Okay, whatever. I'd like to be there. That's just me wanting a better life. Let me not take that out on anyone. Let me control how I feel. And, I'm not a hater. I like to see people succeed. So that's cool. I just have to make sure that I get there myself. So that way I can feel good and I can feel better. But taking that out on somebody else isn't going to get me anywhere. I'm going to take it out on my project when I get home. I'm going to take it out on some push-ups or some crunches when I get home. I'm going to take it out on some fasting and eating better when I get home. I'm going to take it out on whatever. Getting upset and hating at people is not the way. But as far as the gang stalkers are concerned, you're not going to be the prey for long when you ignore these people and they're upset. Like people get mad when they're trying to bother you and it's not working. You see it on TV all the time. People get upset. They're not intelligent enough to not get mad. All you have to do is be intelligent enough to not get mad. And you actually are intelligent enough to not get mad. They're not. You're smart enough to bypass a lot of this stuff and ignore these people. Like people used to say, ignore them all the time, but now actually in the comments, and I agree with them. I just might not have known how to do it that well at the time, but so I had to use gray rocking and things like that. But I think gray rocking led me to the path of being able to just ignore these people and act like they don't even exist, act like they're not even there. And it's the greatest feeling in the world to have people try to get your attention and you just don't even give a flying frizzle frazzle about them at all. You don't give a flying fuzzle about some of these folks, because the fuzzlery that they're dealing with is just on another level. I'm good on it. But yeah, start to ignore these people. And we about to get into something else you can do in a minute, and y'all gonna laugh at this. Y'all gonna laugh at this one. But anyway, start to ignore them and act like they're not even there. All right, people was following me. People was copying my movements. People was trying to get me to see them all over today. And I just ignored them and act like it doesn't work. They love to back out and they love to reverse their car and they love to start their car when you're around. And they love to do things when you're around, make noise to try to distract you. Like for what? You got like these individuals are possessed by spirits that feed off your energy, even down to getting you to just look at them. They feed off that. Any type of attention, the smallest amount, they feeding off of it. So when you act like they're not there, they really feel that. That's why some of them, if they have the time, they'll do more to be noticed and to be seen. And I'm not talking about normal activity. People sometimes want to be seen by other people and they'll try to get the attention of others. We're not talking about that. Sometimes you'll have ladies try to get the attention of men, or sometimes men will try to get the attention from some ladies. That's normal behavior. But when it comes to like the stalking stuff, it's obviously not that. So just clearing that up for some people. I know some people may have been confused. As long as attention seeking doesn't go overboard, and as long as attention seeking isn't like an evil spiritual thing to where now you're like a spiritual stalker. But the one thing you can do, another thing you can do is you can act like you don't care and act like you're unbothered by them. But another thing I've learned that you can do too is you can overreact. You can act like you're overly mad, and this is something that will make them think twice. It's like, yo, the way this person reacted, I'm not sure if I want to deal with them no more. You could, yep, that's right, act crazy. They want to make you crazy. Hey, sometimes if there ain't nobody around, and it's one of them nighttime situations. Like, yo, what's going on? Yo, whatever, any kind of situation. If ain't nobody around, or if you're not in a professional setting, or if you're just in an area to be able to just act how you want for that time and that second and that moment, yo, you can act in a way to make them want to stay away. I found that out too. They don't, if you make their job harder, it's going to be more difficult for them. And another thing you could do is you could study them and you could watch them. You could follow them. See how they like it. You can do the same thing to them. You could follow them. You can go to some of the places they like to go, watch them, see what they're into. And not to become a stalker, and not to do to them what they're doing to you, because you don't want to return evil for evil. But what you want to do is you want to get a good idea of their routine as well. So if you find out that they do things at certain times, that's when you should go do things that you need to do so they won't be able to bother you. And this is how to not be the prey. This is how to, as a target, to make it harder for people to stalk you and things of that nature. Switching up your schedule works. Sometimes overreacting to what they do, not in a way that's going to get you in trouble or get you thrown out of anywhere or cause you any problems. But, be creative. Ask God to show you something. Maybe you got to walk around with a plastic bag on your head. Maybe you got to walk around with a ski mask on. Maybe you got to walk around with a ski mask on and something poking out the bottom of your short. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Definitely don't do that. Definitely don't walk around with anything poking out the bottom of your pants. But maybe you might have to put a mask on. Maybe you might have to put a ski mask on. Just things to throw people off. You can catch rides, go to different places, switch up your places, switch up your routines, do things earlier, do things in the morning, or do things at night. Do things when this person is not around or when they're preoccupied. So that way you won't have to see them. It's all about putting distance between you and these people. But this is how not to become the prey. Let's see what some of the people in the chat are saying. Ramen with jalapeno. Okay, cool. Pho is good too. You need moderation. Explain. For the people, for sure. We praying for you, Unc. White monkey. You're a monkey for sure. Chief Beef. How are you? Have you heard of the Negro Ninja channel? He's a genius. Okay, good for him. Pounded yam, okra, ground rice, egusi, hot pepper soup, real food. Okay, yeah, that does sound like some real food. You should shave your head. You should shave your face. We live in abundance. This economy is failing. You need to buy a plot of land and build a tiny house. I agree. Yeah, some weirdos in this chat tonight. What up, everybody? You got to let people take risks. There are opportunities out there for people to work on projects. A lot of good things came from this current generation, and they waste those opportunities. But if you grew up in the late 80s and 90s, you definitely know how much money really is out here. Exactly. What people need constantly, the word, God word, always free fulfillment. You need to buy land and build a home for your donations. Yes, that's the plan. What is that song playing? It's a beat that I made. Scripture is good for instruction. It is not dead. Please pray for me. May my admission done in UTD of Cigar MP. Amen. Okay. You breathe Jesus' name when you exhale and inhale his words. Not everyone Moses, boo. Yeah, it's a lot of weirdos in the chat tonight. The law is a living word for living prophets, for living men. Fasting, the cheapest diet. I know that's right. We going to start not eating. Okay. You definitely shouldn't be doing that. Have you read the Essence Gospel of Peace? I don't believe so. Hi, I'm from New Zealand. Yo, what up? Shout out to New Zealand. You look like every celebrity combined. Okay, cool. I don't think this is a live stream. I'm not seeing any of these comments. Nephew, have you get through summer camp? What is y'all talking about? Take you to the movies, Shawty. Okay. We don't do organized religion. That's for dummies. Crawfish Bob. Simpsons also predicted Tacoma hybrid tomatoes and tobacco. Oh, Tamaco hybrid tomatoes and tobacco. Yo, what is y'all talking about? They are feeding cows chicken now. Oh, snap. Y'all would not be surprised. Anybody who reads the one book and believes that's all God's words and work is demented. Okay, thanks, Tommy. I appreciate it. Read John 1. Yo, what y'all up to in this chat? Well, some people are. Ex-Voyera, I believe that's how it's pronounced. What's up, Ex-Voyera? They're usually bald and insane. That's a tell. But it tastes so good. Oh, man, Deja, you're going to have to put that stuff down. Yeah, this is a pre-recorded stream. No, it ain't. Diabetic food. Will God forgive a sinner like me? Absolutely. How many narcissists does it take to change a light bulb? Ha ha! None. They use gaslighting. Yo, Psych Awakens. That's hilarious. That's funny. What up, Isabella? Okay, this is pre-recorded. No, it's not. It's not pre-recorded. I sometimes I read the comments. Sometimes I speak my mind. Yeah, y'all are crazy. The food got that shoot your kidneys. Leave this man alone. Why are you encouraging ladies? The food shoots your kidneys unless he's streaming across multiple platforms. The food shoots your kid. Yo, what's that person saying? If you chase money and women, you will not get any spiritual protection. I know that's right. Definitely don't chase anyone. But I wouldn't even chase money. I'd let it come to me. I'd have my focus on money if it's something that I had to get, but I definitely wouldn't I would work for it. I'll work for it. But I understand what you're saying. You got to chase that paper. Monse Tehran. What up, Germany Germany in the house? God bless you, Drew, and all your knowledge and wisdom you give us every day for free. Yo, Vincent Perez, what's the deal? God bless you. What the hell? That's just madness. 35 plus years getting whipped. What up, Monse? Music, the neighborhood. Okay. Do you like micro pack? I'm not sure what that is. Pre-recorded? Nah. Sorry for your loss, Darren. The music is putting me in a trance. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a beat I made. It's good. I'm glad you like it. Long live the black mind, critical thinking. We know the enemy games. Okay. I'm going to fast food. I'm going to fast food before I eat fast food. I know that's right. Learning nerd. Yo, what up, nerd? What up? What's up, learning nerd? Yo, my sign. Email me. Yeah, there's certain things I don't say. I don't know. I don't feel that comfortable yet giving out certain stuff like that on the whole live stream. Because like once people know your birth sign and they start to put little stuff together and try to put a little spell on you, I don't know. Not saying you, but like trolls or anybody watching, I'm not sure. I don't like saying stuff like that over lives. I'll tell you to you if we have if you book a session with me and we talk. Monse Tehran, what up? What up? Yep, I'm American. You probably from Detroit. Okay. You a chemical to society. Oh, okay, thank you. Yo, you could break that sugar addiction. It starts with like snacks, like little stuff like don't eat gum, don't eat cookies, don't eat candy, stuff like that. Drink, and how they get you addicted to the sugar is with these drinks. You have to cut out all juice and just drink water. Food can kill your critical thinking black mind. Yo, man, oh God, I'm just gonna let that go. I'm just gonna let that go. Like I think a lot of people who gaslight use critical thinking as a way to gaslight. Like you don't use critical thinking. Like I don't get that. I don't know how somebody could think and not use critical thinking, but it is what it is. That's beyond me. But it's just people who don't experience what you go through. You have people who don't experience what you go through telling you to think different. That's like somebody getting slapped upside the head, and it's like, yo, you should think different. That slap upside the head's not what that was. That person just didn't slap you upside the head like that. I'm just gonna let that go. It is what it is. I just have to realize that certain things are going to be said by certain people all across the board. It is what it is. I don't know who doesn't. I mean, it is what it is. Critical thinking, huh? I'll look into it. I'll check into it. I'll make sure I do my research on that, and then when I get critical thinking, it'll be something else. Well, you're not doing this or you're not doing that. So pleasing people is a waste of time. Like people who say like somebody to tell you to critical think is the same person that'll sit down, watch TV, and not do nothing with their life. Yeah, secret fans is right. They stalk to learn. Yeah, they do. I put water in the juice. That's not a bad idea. We can repel them by prayer. Okay. Yeah, that definitely works. That's definitely a good thing to do. Yo, M Tweezy, man. Look, I said it once, I'll say it again. You could go where you need to go. If here is not where you need to be, feel free to remove yourself at once. You can't talk like that and then later be like, oh, well, my bad. I was like, that's how people get blocked. Like, why are you so obsessed with someone sitting on a couch? Timu Will Smith. Okay. Well, I'd rather be a Timu than a nobody. Ha! Yeah, exactly. I'd be more interested in somebody making money and how they're doing it right. How do you deal with the invasion in your home or privacy, hidden cameras? They have certain EMF readers. They have these readers where I'm gonna do a video on that, but they have readers where you can pick up on the frequencies that are transmitted from the things that they use in your home. If they put cameras in your home or stuff like that, it's usually going to be of a low frequency. And people, I mean, they do this. Like, people have found cameras in hotel rooms and stuff, so it's not too far off. You have people that want to videotape you and sell the images, pictures, sell your videos and stuff like that to other people for like some whole other stuff. Gary, what's up? Yeah, definitely don't do meth. Definitely don't do meth. Yeah, definitely don't participate or talk to them. That's what I'm saying. I just ignore them now. They try to parallel their world with you and don't take the okie dokie. Don't take the okie doke. How do you? Yeah, Puff. We putting people on timeout, man. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep some of y'all in here because I need to clown some of y'all. So some of y'all can stay in here, but I'm gonna clown a lot of y'all. Take the helmet out, so a helmet of salvation and the sword of spirit, which is the word of God. Yo, demons look crazy. Like, demons don't even look like that. Like, demons don't look how you think. People think they look scary. When you see them, they just look odd. Yo, we gonna get into that about the Dead Sea Scrolls. We gonna get into that. Angel time. Stillness is the key. I'm currently dealing with gang stalking, monitoring spirits, and the humiliation everybody against Lil Me. Flossy One emailed me. Let's talk about it. Book a session with me. I'll help you get your mind right as far as this type of behavior, these types of things. Is it people or demons? Yah ben Yah, it's both, bro. It's people who are possessed by spirits. I know some people mad they can't talk in the live right now because I done revoked their permission. I prayed against gluttony and could only eat a plate of bell peppers, carrots, and cucumbers. Gluttony is so gross. Yeah, it's foul. Check the military draft in America. Military draft is for war 2035. Yeah, it's about to get real. They drafting men and women 18 to 26. Yeah, it's about to get real. I would opt against it. Sherry Q, what's good? Yeah, you're right. They attack your mind with BS. Anybody who fights somebody's war besides them is a Muppet. Yeah, Muppet puppet. God don't make war. It's people, man. Reiki Reeves, I feel you. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's something to laugh at. A lot of people in the chat just be on some dumb stuff. Some people are actually here for the video and have something to say of value, and then some people just get blocked. Shit, I'm not worried about others. I'm focused on myself. Exactly. Can't negotiate with evil. It's like talking to a brick wall. Yep. Yes, I mean, like the split is still happening. Self-love is really a life changer. It is. So, thanks. I look like LeBron, huh? Yeah, that's cool. His son and him are playing together. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I feel it's important. Our people are suffering from anger and resentment issues, which is destroying us. Exactly. All right. Well, I think I'm about to shut this one down. James Robertson, what's up? Reiki Reed's in the building. Yeah, it is mad strange. Armani, what's the deal? He said, bruh, is this Minecraft? Nah, it's not Minecraft or Gumball. I'm about to explain how humble I am when it shows. I know that's right. Jasmine coin to the moon. People still buying coins? That's cool. Good luck. Hope you get rich. Today's generation, too many selfies, no knowledge of self. Yeah, for real. Okay, you just got wiped out. You have been hidden for a whole 24 hours. Jealousy is a sign of lacking faith and weakness. It is. Gray rocking is just another form of ignoring perpetrators, pretending that they're not there, not allowing their energy to distract you. Yo, thank you for the spiritual $100 Jeff. I appreciate it. People think they know you because all they do is watch you. Reiki Reeves, yo, that is crazy right there. That's wild, but you're right. That is absolutely right. Tony, what up? But the devil been hating since you in the womb. Exactly. The littlest attention you give is a big thing to them. Isn't that sad? That's very sad. That's how you know they're possessed by something. You got a whole life. Issa Lola in the house. What up? Sherry Q. What up? Very interesting. What up? Itch Watch. What up? It's getting really silly. You filming on a potato. Let go of anger. That's the devil trying to entrap you. Absolutely. I don't give them. Yeah, I know that's right. I don't give them nothing either. These sicker people, they're sicker people than that. Mel Goodwin. Appreciate it. Yeah, people aren't right. Yo, shout out to all the new subscribers. Your health matters. Health coach Lisa. Greetings. Health coach Lisa in the building. I'm going to keep you around. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, Armani, I did not watch the debate. I promise you, once I get off this live, I'm going to watch the debate. And I'm going to do live on it probably tomorrow morning. I'm going to watch the debate and I'm going to do a live on it tomorrow morning. Like there are people who will say things in my live, right, that have to do with my real life. So it's like, I've noticed that like there are people that will on my live that will say things that are in my home. You know, it's like you don't know what I have in my place, but you're in my live stream commenting about something that has happened in my room or that has happened around, or just I don't. It's just there are certain people that unfortunately have to deal with like real life gang stalking. And the fact that somebody just mentioned here on my live something like that's pertaining to an area that I'm living in, like particularly this area right now, it's weird. But what I'll do is I'll pray about it and I'm going to ask God to destroy that spirit. So, but this stuff is real. Like people don't believe this type of stuff. But like when you see it, you just kind of like, okay, there it is, whatever. But you don't let it bother you. Yo, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Your little picture there, you look like a cool person yourself. All right, you gotta go. You're out of here. There's so many people that are out of here. That's crazy. Yep, you're going from the channel for good. I just hit you. You're out of here. What's your question, Verna? Sound like a monitoring spirit, right? Yeah, that's a lot of people that I'm getting rid of a lot of people. This is getting funny now. Yeah, water is the best drink. I love it. It's really good. Why make those about race peeps? That's stupid. These comments, I can't. Water filled with fluoride causing classification. The pineal gland to close. Yep. Okay, so y'all got a whole network here. Yeah, it's a lot of gang stalkers in the chat. That's cool. Yeah, training your palate is very positive. You got my respect, brother. Appreciate it. No, I haven't. Blue Moon, what's good? How you doing, man? Someone told me you got your... Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me some moderators soon. Shout out to anybody who wants to be a moderator. Someone donates $100, I probably would make them a moderator. Yep, a lot of these people are gonna have to make new channels if they want to mess with me. I'm just hiding people left and right. You're out of here. You're out of here. Jeffrey, what's up? Arabian. Yeah, I support whoever's not bothering people out there. I'm not really involved in it. But whoever's not the bully in the situation, whoever's not harassing people or bothering people, that's who I support. Whoever's not evil, that's who I support. Oh, so okay. There are groups of people that go on people's lives. So it's a whole network of trolls. It's a whole network of trolls and people that go on lives and that just watch lives. And the people that watch lives kind of see the same people in the lives and they get cool with each other over some time, or they possibly even know each other in real life. That's cool, I guess. Yo, Sherry Q, I don't blame you. Enjoy your sleep. Tony. B-boy, what's the deal? Well, how about you roll your ass on out of here? How about you laughing at that one? How about you roll on out of here? Yo, Armani, I did not check out the debate yet. I still have to watch it. I'm watching it after this for sure. I just want to finish these rest of these comments and then I'm out. Jamaica, what's up? Hey, thank you, Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica Williams. Shout out to Jamaica. What's up, yo? What's good, Drew? I love your videos, and most of them are spot on. I'm glad they are. Hi, I'm new to this stream and just sub. Jordan Andrews, thank you. Where's that screaming? That screaming is your... Okay, whatever. Minnesota here. Alexandria, what's up? Minnesota here. I recently attracted your videos and I appreciate the topics. You speak on what I go through. I think it's really cool. Yo, that's what's up, Alexandria. If you'd like to book a session with me, feel free to email me and we can go from there. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm glad you're gaining some insight on what you're going through some of my videos. That's what's up. That's positive, because I've been dealing with it for about 8 years, and it's government paying them and a lot of military. Yeah, it's a lot of military people, and some of them are in government. I'm not sure if the government's paying them to do it. You probably have to be like a high class level threat, but there are people who just have hate and jealousy and other intentions and agendas, and they want to carry them out. You might be too vocal. You might be too awake. You might be spreading some kind of awareness to something. They may see you have influence, and because of that influence, you might be able to change people's minds on some things. So they want people to view you a certain way to where you're looked at as crazy, so no one will give you the credit or see what you're saying as valuable or useful. I would love to learn how to be a moderator. Yo, anybody that wants to be a moderator, if you would like to be one, if you donate $100, you could be a moderator. You donate $100 to my PayPal, to my Cash App, and we can go from there. You could be a moderator. All you would have to do is get these trolls up out of here for me, because these people are getting out of hand. Yo, the one girl, she said these comments got me rolling. I said you can roll your behind on out of here, and she's gone. I support you too. I can't be evil because evil will never win. Gotta have a pure heart like the living God. Amen to that. Jamaica, you seem like you're a really cool person. You definitely do gotta have a good heart, and I can't be evil either. Shout out to you, Jamaica, for having a good heart and keeping it real with yourself. Okay. Yeah, coding is cool once it's used for the right reasons and for the right things. I think coding is cool, but to hack people's stuff and to do stuff like that, I think that's kind of whack. Just block them, Drew. Yo, Armani, I did. They out of here. Voice to skull technology. Nice cut. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I know I have some beautiful hair. I would just leave girls alone and I'd let them come to you. I'd leave females alone. I would just focus on myself. Jamal Dingleberry. Okay. Wow. I was actually taking that serious. You're in timeout for 24 hours. Yeah, you ever been put on timeout for a whole day? Shahin Jamil, what up? Yo, happy birthday to Dixon Myers. What up, homie? Appreciate your support. I'm being stalked by a whole city. I feel you. I could believe it. Share Shahin Jamil. How's life? Life is good, man. Life is great. All you just do lives and Joker. Okay, whatever. Well, now you're gone. You're hidden from the channel. Simply stupid. I think you need to be blocked with a name like that. You're out of here. What do you do when your past tries to haunt you, but you admit it to God, your sins, and he forgive you, but the past is hitting you in the back of your head? You haven't gotten over it yet. You haven't gotten over it yet, and you're replaying the same story in your mind. So whatever they did to have that much of effect on you, for you to hold on to it and for it to still come at you after you pray, you have to let go of it. It's possibly some resentment, possibly some guilt, possibly some inner conflict you're still dealing with pertaining to that part of your life, but you're going to have to get over it. And that's the best thing you can do. A psychologist, people go to get help from psychologists, but psychologists can't even help you until you get over it. And I know that sounds rough, depending on what you may have went through, but it's the real deal. It's what you have to do. You have to get over it, and that's coming from a healthy place. Armani, you can be a moderator. You have to donate $100. If you donate $100, or if you've donated a total of $100, I will make the decision and possibly make you a moderator. It shows that it just, I mean, this is my channel, so I'm doing it the way I want. That's my explanation for that. Yeah, they solicit anybody that they can. Anybody that they can. Drug addicts, teens, adults, older people, the elderly, people who have no life. Yo, Sierra Crawford in the BIL ding. What's up, girl? I don't disagree with that. What did I say that disagrees with that? Yeah, you definitely got to have light and darkness. You got to have control over both. You can't have one without the other. There's yin, there's yang, there's light, there's dark. But as a person of light, even your darkness is used for light. So what are you really saying? But I understand what you're saying. Excuse me, that's still a little energy left over from the trolls. I didn't mean to say, what are you really saying like that? But I understand what you're saying. I have to remember everybody's not trolling just because there's a difference of opinion. Give a shout out to Beto UK Albion. Shout out to Beto UK Albion. Keep going. Bossy 48 baby. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, these trolls, man. Gotta love them. Shout out to 847 Infantry in the building. A lot of time, these gang stalkers be pushing your buttons, trying to call you out your true being. They want to test the spiritual gangster to prove you're not as close to God as you claim. Yeah, that's crazy, because it's like God takes lives. God is a killer. You know, God ain't all love and peace. God will destroy a whole nation of people. So it's like, it is what it is. Rose, what's up? Jamaica, what do you mean by that? Jamaica Williams, what do you mean by that? That last comment. What do you mean it's not rough? What do you mean by that? Okay. Yeah, neighbors being on it, your own family being on it. Beverly Walker, what's good? Yo, when I seen that spirit come out of certain people that were close to me that I loved, I was just like, man, whatever. I was just like, yo, you can. I'm like, this is it. I'm like, I know what I need to do. Once that spirit started coming out of people that it's like, wow, you? Okay. Shout out to Brittany Walker, everybody. Thanks for watching the chat. Hopefully you subscribe. Shout out to Anxiety is Imminent. God is the most necessary power source. All right. So, yeah, I done checked all the comments. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You already know what we about to do. We about to call it a night. I'm about to take it down. About to watch this debate. And then I'm going to come back and I'll recap with everybody tomorrow, link up with everybody tomorrow. Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you all for logging in. All right, shout out to all the people that I had to block and put on timeout. Salute to you. Thanks for making this live even better. Shout out to everybody who came for the right reasons. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace, love, and light. Or today, rather. I'll see you later today. But we out.